Good morning, everyone. Just letting everybody into the Zoom. Should have everybody in here in just a couple minutes. Can you guys hear me okay? Just a thumbs up? Okay, great. Thank you. Alrighty. This is my third mastermind of the day. It's been a busy morning. Lots of great information. We just got off of the mastermind huddle with Jeff and Kelly. I highly recommend you guys attend that when you can. If you can't attend it, they do record them. If you go to Workplace and under Russell Realty Group, that's where you'll find all the recordings. They're usually posted by the next day. Um, we go at least 30 minutes every day. Sometimes we don't know where the calls are going, but they always go in good positive directions. Kelly had a bunch of books that she was recommending today. They went to visit with Brent Gove last week and got a lot of great information from that meeting with him. If you guys don't know who Brent Gove is, he's one of the top producing agents in all of EXP. Definitely a mentor of myself and many agents on this particular call today. So, any as we open up the call today, we're a small group today, so we'll keep it light and have a couple things I want to go over. But any wins from anybody? Any you guys have any closings? Any listings? How's everything going with everybody in the group this week? I hope you guys have some closings coming up anyhow. Any wins? No wins? No good stuff happening for you guys?
I shared this on the Russell call, but I did have a listing go on yesterday and a listing that's going on today. One's a referral, one's a past client.
Yeah, I remember you telling us about that. Yeah, thanks for letting us know about that. Yeah, great news. I'm glad to hear that agents in our group actually are getting closings. They are actually getting listings. That's important. We work together to try to help everybody do well in the organization, and we just like to know that that you're doing well. And if there's anything we can do to help, get you more production, get you more opportunities, we want to try to be that catalyst as much as possible. We definitely understand that your business is your business. You work to the degree that you try to get more stuff happening in your uh, zones, your areas. But if we can help you, we definitely want to try to be that help, or at least push in the right direction. I know that I don't always have the answers, and I definitely lean into the other people in our organization, like Larry and Darren and Jeff and all the agents that are on our mastermind and engage in our calls to try to get you guys the answers that you potentially need. That's always important for us. The goal this year was to be over 300 million in production. We should definitely hit that target. We had a really good first quarter for production. May, I'm sorry, June was a little bit lighter, not quite as, I'm sorry, not June, May was a little bit lighter, not quite where I was hoping to be. But we came off of a stellar first quarter, so it probably made up for that, May being a little bit down. I mean, January was my best month ever, and then May was our worst month ever, but only by a couple million. So it wasn't like uh, in the tank type of thing. It's just, just off a little bit. But I think June is already starting to, show some signs of being a good, strong month. I've had two agents close deals over 1.5 million already, so that's pretty impressive, as far as the group goes. But any other wins? Anything else you guys have going on that you want to talk about? And then I'll go into my agenda for the day. And then I have to end the meeting pretty much right at 11:30 Eastern. I have to get into downtown Pittsburgh for a meeting I have today. But any other wins from you guys?
I have a quick win. I finished Fast Cap.
Oh,
Class.
awesome. Good. How'd that go? Tell us a little bit more about it. Tell agents why they should attend FastCap.
Oh, definitely. First of all, the accountability with the Sisu app definitely helps me stay on track and keeping track of, as Robert said, and measuring everything that I'm doing in my business, and I've gotten like two listings. Just being able to do that and keep up with my daily activities because they get lost, you know. And I learned a few things that was, with me as a seasoned agent, I thought were pretty good, especially as far as listings are concerned. Um, and one of them was like if we're doing listing presentations to kind of always offer upfront to the seller like 2 hours free local contractor services. So if they have those little small things that they need to, get done before the house is listed, that kind of takes the pressure off of them, before the house is
Right.
ready to market. So that was pretty good. Um, oh yeah, and disc profiling all the parties involved, so you know how to deal with them. That's kind of one of the things that I normally do, but from the disc aspect of it, it kind of made more sense when you know how to go in and just talk to everybody and make everybody comfortable. So it's some great things in Fast Cap. It's 6 weeks, it's dedication, but it's you get a lot out of it, like a tremendous amount.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that with us. So tell us a little bit more about the Sisu app because I'd like to learn a little bit more about that. I don't know as much as I should about it.
Yeah. Sisu is just, you're putting in your daily task, your listing appointments, your buyer leads, your contracts, your phone calls. Because in FastCap, each day we had to have like, it started out as three real conversations, and then by the end we were up to 5 or 7 real conversations per day. And you kind of, put in all the things you do, whatever leads come in that you talk or text to, and it helps you just kind of take accountability to see where your day is going and how to keep track of things. It's kind of streamlined a lot for me because I can have a lead over here and forget to drop it in my CRM, and then 2 days later it's already too late because somebody else has already captured them. So it kind of keeps me on track with that for sure.
Okay. Is it everything done on your phone as an app or is it on the
Yeah, there's
computer
an app
also?
and there's an
Okay.
online
Okay.
site as well. Right.
Okay. Because I'm looking to do start age what's it called, Larry? Agent Attract,
Fast
Fast
Attract,
Attract.
Fast Attract.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm looking to start that program. They want you to sign in with Sisu. So that'll be
Mm-hmm.
one of my first things I'll need to do for that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. It's a pretty good platform.
nice, nice. All right. Well, thanks for the wins. Thanks for the shares.
You're
As far
welcome.
as the newsletter, we had I thought a good newsletter because pretty much all of the calls, we had about eight uh YouTubes that, well, we put them in the newsletter as you can view them, but everything that's on the newsletter is in a YouTube video somewhere as well. But most of them were from our group. I mean, we had our agent attraction from last week, our sales meeting, my group meeting. Let's see, we had Larry's mastermind, we had Darren's ADR. REO event in the newsletter. So we had a lot of stuff that we produced as a group last week, and I thought it was a lot of good information that we covered. And then during the sales meeting, Jeff and Kelly introduced Dean Graziosi, who works hand in glove with Tony Robbins, who was at the Tony Robbins event last November, who does a lot of stuff with Tony Robbins, has his own video channel. But I put one of his books in the newsletter, and I also put one of his videos in the newsletter. The video is definitely worth watching. I definitely encourage you guys to watch that video. He goes into a lot of things that we as agents encounter and how to have not to do lists, how to knock off the BS that we get involved with a lot during the course of the week as far as the things that we're looking to do. It's important to be focused on things that are money making activities for the most part, and that's what he goes over in that particular video. We also put information about Slack in the newsletter. Slack is going to be replacing Workplace here fairly soon. So we're going to start putting together our Slack channels. I never had a workplace channel on Workplace for our group. I may initiate one. I still plan on doing the newsletter, but it would be good to have a place to have all of our newsletters and everything stored. By the way, if you guys ever want to review our past newsletters, I have every newsletter that we ever put out in Google Docs, and it's at the bottom of the newsletter. Just look for the thing that says uh, uh, archive of weekly group newsletters, and you click on that and you can read any of the old newsletters. It also has all the preserved all the links for all the videos and all the mastermind calls that we do. Not that I anticipate you guys all flocking there and doing it, but it's there for you when you need it, if you need it. We try to make all of our content available to you guys whenever or whenever you need it. And sometimes it might not be at that time that you're on the call. Maybe it might be 2 months later. You're saying, "Oh, hey, I saw that video. I wanted to rewatch it." I can usually direct people back to those as well. We also have YouTube channels. We have a YouTube for American Destiny, and they also have a personal YouTube for our group. The group YouTube has all of our agent attraction calls, at least the ones that were recorded, and also our Monday group calls. And then the ADR, whenever we recorded those particular calls, we put them on the ADR YouTube channel. And if you need the links for those, they're in the newsletter as well. Is there anything that you guys wanted to go over in particular today? Anything that I can help you guys out with? We're going to try to get Darren on here in the next week or two. He's at a conference today, but he was on last Thursday's call. We had a great call with Jim Steffen with Peak Harbor. Watch the replay if you can. It's in the newsletter. We went almost a full hour for that call. A lot of great topics that we discussed that particular day. But anything that you guys need right now.
Hey, Eric, it's Sean. I
Hey,
saw
Sean.
on your newsletter regarding Club Wealth has a webinar regarding open houses. Do you have any way to get a link to that recording?
Uh, yes, that was last week. Yeah, if you go to your Club Wealth U and you log in, all the replays are there. You can watch the replay. Also, there's group coaching boards, and on the group coaching board, you can just go to that particular week. Let's see, that was last week. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, so just go to the group coaching board and you can pull that information down. Um, they do record the group coaching calls. So if you don't have access to the Club Wealth U, send me an email and Kelly Jones will have to get you access. Everybody in our organization and everybody in our group has access to Club Wealth, the group coaching call, also the listing agent mastermind and the buyer agent mastermind calls, which are always on Wednesdays, which I can never make those calls because I work on Wednesdays, but I'm always on the Tuesday group coaching calls.
So
Um,
I go to my stuff and then look at group coaching replays to find it.
go to group go under let's are you at Club Wealth right now or
Yeah, I'm logging right now. Yeah.
yeah. It's just under let me just pull it up on my end here. Well, I'm gonna do this. Let me get with you privately on that because I don't have access to that right now, and I don't want to try to explain to you without me having it up. So I need to get my
Okay, sure.
Club Wealth View up, and then we can review that. Um, yeah. Okay. Any other questions right now? Has anybody been taking advantage of the listing leads from the group? Has anybody requested those? I think Angela, you have. Dalton, you have. I don't see Michonne on the call today. He's been pulling some leads as well. Larry, how's that going with the listing leads? Is there anything you want to talk about as far as what agents need to do to get leads from us?
Yeah, so we're actually adjusting it slightly. Like so one, I'm limiting the amount of leads because I found like there's some areas that we can essentially pull infinite amount of leads. Excuse me, but if we don't work them, they're kind of pointless. So I told Catherine, you guys come back to the well as much as you guys want, but I'm only having her send out about 100 at a time. So that way, once we work those, then we can come back and we know we're constantly pulling a fresh list. One of the other things that I've asked her to do is adjust. And there's some that we don't know where the leads came from. They're being identified as seller leads. I don't know what that means, right? You guys are asking me like, Larry, where did this come from? I have no idea, right? Because it's pulling from all of these different websites. So what we're doing now is basically pulling the Craigslist, pulling the Facebook Marketplace, pulling the Zillow. That way, when you guys call, you can say, hey, I saw that you have your home listed on ABC. I don't want to be one of those agents asking you to list, right? I have an offer, like I have a buyer that wants to make an offer on your house. Like, would you accept an offer from me? Right. So, because when you don't know where it's at, if they're like, well, where'd you get my info from? Like, that's going to throw the best people off course, when you're going through a script. So we're learning with this, and your feedback and stuff helps out a lot. Because right now we're in a probing phase. We basically paid for the entire year up front for this. And so this is where, look, does this add value to us? Are we going to be able to convert? Does this get more appointments? Does this lead to closings? If you guys let us know, like, then look, the group of leaders, we're going to save. I think we pulled together $6,000 for this, and there's much better things, that we can spend that money and stuff on. So use it, test it, give us feedback. Don't get mad at me if these leads are no good. Like, we're testing this just along with you, right? And we're just trying to get more lead opportunities. So don't come and tell me, Larry, these leads suck. Tell me why they suck. Tell me how it could be better. Tell us how the process could be better. To me, leads are not good or bad. It's an opportunity for us to reach out. We have to capitalize on that, right? Even if they are unqualified or not seller leads, that's an opportunity for us to grow on our scripting, to increase our skills and stuff. Say something that captures their attention, right? And that's where we've given some scripting and stuff like that in the past has worked very well because it's confrontational, right? We're just trying to add value and stuff, but your feedback and stuff really matters there. But those are some of the tweaks and adjustments that we've done. We need your feedback to continue to grow this as well.
Yeah, I want to take this, this system to the next level for everybody. Everybody who's, wants to engage. And we definitely want everybody on Robert's Wednesday call to, learn the scripts, understand how it works. I'm getting involved with some other programs that are requiring me to be on calls because I won't get any benefit of being in these programs unless I'm learning the system and learning the process. So I'm committing myself to be on particular calls for other reasons, not for listing leads. I'm not a listing agent, but if you are a listing agent, you want more leads. This is a very good opportunity to be on the ground floor, to be able to learn the system, to be able to get the leads from us, because we're auto-generating these things from different websites and we're scrubbing different platforms to be able to get these to you guys. But we are in the early phases of it, and the more you can help us with this, the more benefit we're going to be for everybody. Um, so I appreciate that, Larry. Anything else that anybody needs right now, or anything else that has come up over the last week or so that we wanted to discuss in this group format? I see a few people on the call that we haven't seen for a couple weeks, and it's good to see you guys. Also, remember, 5 stars only 4 months away now, so it's July, August, September, October. Yeah, We're actually, yeah, 4 months away for 5-star. So if you're thinking about going, this is a good time to start getting your plane reservations, making sure you have a hotel room in the Omni. The hotel will probably sell out, so don't wait till the last couple weeks before you get your hotel room. And let us know if you're going. I have a Google form in the ADR newsletter, so fill that out. If you didn't see it or you can't find it, shoot me an email. I'll put my email address in the uh, chat here, and I'll get that form over to you. Or just let me know that you're going, and I'll put you on the form. Um, but anything else from you guys while we still have you on the call today? I still have another 8 minutes before I have to bolt. Okay, anything else, Larry? Anything else that we should be going over or letting the agents know about?
Oh gosh, guys. I don't know if you guys are seeing this or not, but the market is softening fast. Like things are escalating quickly. I know that we're seeing this from days on the market, amount of price reductions, amount of homes being reassigned. We're working on some other things right now that I think are going to be astronomical. Stay the course, right? Because this is what we've, like every piece of business that we've got up until this time has been a huge bonus because other people have not had these opportunities, right? A lot of you guys didn't have opportunities. We partnered, we got all of these opportunities. That is the beginning of this next 4 to 8 year cycle, right? I was really sad that Eric copied me on an email, an agent that, I mean, literally we probably gave 20 deals to last year, said that she was going to a small independent, not because anything was bad, but because she was going to reactivate for her GSE accounts. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like if you talk to Fannie, Freddie, HUD brokers, that inventory is non-existent. And I was like, I think that's a terrible mistake. Look, I'm not here to stop anybody. If that's your path, like you have my blessing. But what we're building here is for this next 4 to 8 years. And why we're trying to do things with other leads and push you guys to do fast cap and things like that is because I need you guys to make sure that you guys are living and your bills are paid, etc., right? That we have reserves in the bank to get us to this next cycle, right? So this is where I need you guys to lean into these tools and systems and be adding massive value to people now for when that shoe drops. And the shoe is dropping, right? Some states faster than others, but this is what we built this group for. And I think this will change everybody's life. I mean, for a lot of you guys, this has already changed your life, right? Short term. Now we're talking about changing it for the long term. Like the goal is use this next 4 to 8 years to literally set up the rest of our lives with building teams, buyers agents, open house agents, you know, helping supply contractors, right? Like this will provide a lot of growth for your local communities and stuff here, not just with your particular transactions. But we got to be able to make it there because we don't control the foreclosure processes and things like that. So this is where I need you guys to stay the course, make sure you guys are putting deals in the pipeline, right? There's always opportunities in up markets and down markets. And as you guys have opportunities now, make sure that you guys are educating your clients and you guys are holding your ground on the pricing, right? So that way, you know, we can go to fight for you guys when the asset manager is like, or the client more so, not the asset manager is like, hey, this property hasn't sold in 6 months. We need to reassign it. No, like this is where we need that data. It's like, hold on, you overpriced $40,000 from the start. They told you on every weekly inspection, they told you on every marketing report that we were chasing the market, that this is this. Like you guys got to give us some support there so that we can support you and go to bat for you guys. That's all I got, brother.
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate that. It's exactly, what we're trying to build, and it's how we're building it, one agent, one brokerage at a time. And when you guys, need us, we want you to 100% reach out to us. Again, I don't propose to have all the answers to every question, but I know where to get the answers. Um, my wife's an attorney. She taught me that a long time ago. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know where to find everything. So that's what we're here to do for you guys. When you need a lead, or you need a something going on, Sean, I'm going to get that information over to you about Club Wealth. That's something that's important because it explains exactly how to walk yourself through doing an open house. And Jeff has talked about open houses and his group coaching on his daily huddles now for the 2 years I've been listening to him. And all this information is from Club Wealth, and now we have access to that directly. So it's definitely something that we want to take advantage of. So I'm sending you I'll send you an email right now, Sean. I should be back at my desk in about 2.5 hours. So if you're still having some trouble finding that, we can get on a call and go over that with you. But anything you guys need, please reach out. We're here to help you guys out. If you want listing leads, reach out to me, reach out to Larry. We'll tell you what the process is. We'll get those over to you. And then just like somebody's using Sisu to I think that was me, Lisa, that had mentioned that to track and measure. We'll teach you how to do the same thing, because if you're gonna run through 100 leads, you definitely want to be tracking, measuring who you talk to, how many people you talk to, so that you can get the most out of everything that you're doing and to be as efficient as possible. That's all I have for the day. Hopefully, you guys can also join Joseph Limo on his call later today. That's it for my calls for today. If you need anything though, go ahead and just reach out to me via email or text message, and I should be back to my desk. I just have to run into downtown Pittsburgh for a couple hours, which is about a half an hour away. I should be back here in about 2.5, 3 hours. So you guys have a good rest of the day. I'll be talking to everybody soon. We'll see you.
Hey guys.